Testing, check, one, two, testing. I'm going to turn up the volume. Testing, check, one, two. Testing, check, one, two. Is my volume okay? Testing, check, one, two. Okay, just hit the request now. So hit the request button. Hold on, let me.
Uh-oh. Hi,
Testing, check,
Jang.
one, two. Can you hear me? How's my volume?
I can hear you.
Okay, loud and clear?
Yes. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, excellent. I just got to get this set up to stay put. Phone keeps falling. Okay, there it is.
Okay, cool. So today we're interviewing Bastet, but before we get into Bastet, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What happened to that vegan restaurant you were working at? It was right across the street from UC Berkeley. I mean, yeah, it was right across the street, just walking distance.
Oh, yes, the Collective Kitchen and Bar.
Yeah.
The Collective Kitchen and Bar, it was closed. Well, actually, the investors pulled from their contract early.
Uh huh.
Yeah, so they pulled up from their contract. So the owners who were running the or the collective kitchen had to close it. The investors, they just didn't want to go forth with it any longer. It it doesn't seem like I don't know. They didn't have any patience with the business flowing in right away,
Uh huh.
so they just canceled.
I
Unfortunately,
I don't get it because right now is like the whole vegan thing was the most trendy and the most popular, and
true.
and I don't get it why they pull. I went to the opening. It was so busy during the opening when you guys were giving out free food, free food
Right.
and
It
everything.
was it was so
I just
good.
I just don't
It
get
was
it.
like I don't know. It was kind of wild. Like we
Uh
didn't
huh.
get too much of a detailed reasoning.
Uh huh.
It was just like, oh, we got a date, and they were like, okay, it seems like we like started feeling the water getting hot. The investors were just becoming very impatient, and they just seemed like they just wanted to pull really quick. But it would have been a good investment for right now, and it was great food, and
Uh
with the
huh.
clientele was building.
And it was right across the street from UC Berkeley too.
Right, and
That
school wasn't even in yet.
that really blows my mind, especially at a
Yeah.
vegan restaurant in Berkeley, right across from Berkeley. But
Yeah, and
so
everything was handmade. It's kind of crazy.
I mean, I didn't want to bother you because it was so busy that day when you guys were giving out food. It was so busy. I just saw you moving back and forth, and I was thinking, oh, cool, this restaurant's gonna do really, really good because it's right across the
Yeah,
street from UC Berkeley. That
everyone, yeah, all the customers were torn that were coming in. They were building regulars. So it's just kind of wild that the investors pulled. I don't, it's unexplainable.
so after that vegan restaurant closed down, what did you end up doing?
Well, I ended up working in San Francisco at Zeitgeist.
Uh huh.
It's a bar and it also has a restaurant. And so I like to cook, so I was in the cooking area. So I was picked up Zeitgeist. Also, I was teaching. I was hosting SF Paint Night events.
What's that?
Oh, so that's it's SF Paint Night. I actually teach. It's SF Paint Night, but I host. I'm a host for paintings in Albany,
Uh huh.
and so we'll have a party of about 22 people will come in at our location, which is a Fonda, a tapas restaurant in Albany,
Uh huh.
and I there's a certain painting for the day, and I teach the guests how to paint the painting
Oh
for two
wow,
hours.
interesting. But you have
Yes.
to go all the way to San Francisco, right? All the way.
Well, actually, it's SF Paint Night, but it's in Albany, near
Oh,
Berkeley, near kind of
oh,
near Gilman, actually.
oh. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you're out of work now because of the lockdown and stuff.
Oh yeah. Both of my jobs canceled.
Wow. Are you at least getting unemployment?
I'm trying. The unemployment system is just so hectic right now.
Uh-huh.
I haven't received any payments. I have applied and I'm waiting. But I heard, talking to my friends, there's some loopholes. Like when you apply for unemployment, you can get your like people are receiving their award letters and not receiving their payment card,
Uh-huh.
and they're actually just like kind of just waiting for the recipient to make actions and report that card lost or never received. So I
Wow.
haven't got anything yet. I'm going to have to report, but I did sign up for unemployment.
But you got into the system because I heard so many people were having a hard time getting into the system because everybody was all doing it at once.
Yeah, no, I
And
did make it in.
everything.
I did make it in.
So what have you been doing during this lockdown?
During lockdown, I've just been trying to keep mentally busy.
Uh-huh.
I've been going on hikes. I like to exercise and stay active, so I go on
That's cool.
hikes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like to ride my bike. I'll jog, skateboard, take my daughter out, hang out with my mom, help take care of her. Just
Did you
trying to stay as busy as possible.
have you noticed the new rules from a couple days ago? Like now it's mandatory. You cannot go into any stores or anything if you don't have a mask.
Right? Yeah, I get the mask going.
Oh, where did
Oh yeah.
where did you get your mask? Because people were having so hard time finding it.
Right. It was actually my friend gave it to me. My
Uh huh.
friend Courtney, she gave it to me as a gift. She knew I needed one, so thankfully she gave me one.
Wow,
I
that's
believe she just got it from a corner store in Oakland.
right, right, right. And before this happened, I saw you. I don't know where I saw it, either on Facebook or something that you were having in the past. You had a hard time being a single mom, raising a kid and stuff. I remember seeing that post.
Right. Well, just in general, well,
Uh huh.
I've had my daughter when I was a teenager,
Uh huh.
so it's always been a pretty tough situation because I come from a single parent household. My mom had four kids,
Uh
so
huh.
I have like three other siblings and myself. And I ended up getting pregnant as a teenager, and I've always it's working class, so I've always had to work full time, like as soon as I could. Also take care of my daughter. I also was very helpful with taking care of my two younger brothers in the house
Mm-hmm.
because my mom would work two jobs, and so I would be the one who'd be like taking care of the house, cooking, cleaning, everything. And then also, yeah, it was a little rough um, in the relationship. Like, I raised my daughter myself
Uh huh.
because her father is not in the picture,
Okay. Okay.
and yeah,
I have a question.
and
Right. A long time ago, when I this is a long time ago, with somebody older than me, I was working. I overheard him saying he has a kid and stuff, and I
mhm.
asked him, "Hey, you don't want to see your kid or anything? Do you?" He goes, "No." I go, "Do you at least pay child support?" He raised his voice at me and got all mad at me because I asked that
Oh,
question. So, is stuff like that? Is it our business if we know somebody and who does not is not paying child support? Is that our business, or we just stay out of it and just keep our mouth shut?
I think it's okay to ask if someone feels guilty for
Uh
not
huh.
paying child support. That's their own consciousness speaking.
Uh huh.
Like, I don't get child support for my daughter because of the relationship with her father
Mm-hmm.
is one where he was abusive, so I had to leave that alone and
Uh huh.
and separate completely.
Uh huh.
And so I don't actually want child support from him, so I do everything on my own. But I
Mm-hmm.
think it's okay to ask because if someone isn't a part of their child's life directly,
Mm-hmm.
maybe they should pay child support because it's hard.
What about what about a punk shows that's like deadbeat fathers? Should we just ignore them, or or is it our my business or what?
Right? Maybe rough them up a little in the pit.
No, 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 not wrap them up. Just say, hey, you can't come into the show unless you pay child
Right.
support.
Right.
Is it our business, or do we just leave it alone?
Take his door fee and give it to his child.
Take his door figure. Okay, I want to ask you this.
Hmm.
Also, during this lockdown, I've been seeing on the news. This is the thing about domestic violence is on the rise and stuff.
Oh,
What do you suggest if it's somebody we know or something like that, and like she's in a domestic violence and
violent
stuff?
situation.
Yeah.
I would say stay in touch
Uh huh.
because it can be hard when I've known a lot of people that have been in domestic violence situations. My mom was actually in a domestic violence relationship. Um, with my father, but my father died when I was young.
Uh-huh.
But so I understand people who have the PTSD from those type of relationships, and it's pretty much just staying available to
Uh-huh.
those people and kind of give them resources, let them come to you, because
Uh-huh.
sometimes it's hard for someone who's in that situation to leave, and the feeling of being stuck and also returning back and going back again and again.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely say just keep talking with them, let them always know they have somewhere to go
Uh-huh.
and that you love them, and never make anything their, like, don't pressure them, tell them it's their fault they need to leave, like,
Okay.
it's kind of just having to be there for the person if you know it. And if it becomes dire where they're being hurt, like, try to do what you can to get them to know that they can leave. But
Okay.
you have to also, maybe be that person they can go to.
Cool. Last personal question before we talk about music.
Hmm.
Since you're a mother, let's say girls asking you advice for dating, okay?
Yeah.
Tell me if this is red flag or not. Okay, so pretend I'm a girl, I'm asking you advice. The guy I'm asking is like, in the past I heard like he'd tell his ex to go on a diet, how to dress, stuff. Is that a red flag?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I don't know why anyone would want to date someone who wants
Uh-huh.
to change everything about them. So that's a controlling method. So that is a big red flag because he will try to rearrange your whole life,
Uh-huh.
which he should take. Anyone that loves you takes you as you are. Like, it shouldn't be difficult. It should be something that's smooth and fluid.
And another one is the guy talks about his constantly talks about his ex, how crazy they are, how crazy they are. All his ex are crazy. Is that a red flag or not?
That's the biggest red flag ever. Usually,
Uh-huh.
guys, or anyone even, who says every single one of their exes are crazy.
Uh-huh.
It's
That's
like, why do you? Oh, really? Like, what's the whole story? And also, crazy kind of attracts crazy.
yes. Okay. Thank you for answering that question. No, because in the past I heard stuff like that and I was thinking,
Yeah,
is that my business to step in and say something or is it
yeah,
not? Do I leave it alone because they're young kids or what? Or
yeah.
do I let them just experience through life and learn from mistakes and stuff?
Exactly.
Or
It's every relationship too is a learning experience.
uh-huh.
It's kind of everyone's knows now, like, you don't always meet your first love the first time.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes too, even with my daughter, I tell her, like, things are gonna emotions hurt, like, emotions
Uh-huh.
hurt more than pain sometimes to me. And honestly, like, I can fall, hurt myself and get up, but, like, broken hearts last for a long
Really?
time, you know
Yes. Oh, I mean, okay. Before we go and talk about music, there's one thing I have to tell you too. Okay, this is like a while back. My friend, every time when there's a Father's Day, I used to type and say, "Hey, Happy Father's Day." He deleted it. I go, "Hey, what the hell? Why did you?" I sent him a personal, "Why did you delete my Happy Father's Day?" Because he was trying. I'm trying to make girls. I'm single. I don't want them to. I don't want them to find out I have a daughter. Is that a red flag for a woman trying to date him? Is that a red flag or not?
Yeah, that's a red flag. It's like, be proud of who you are.
Yes, yes, okay. I'm not gonna mention his name or anything, but okay.
That's so hilarious.
Okay, now to the music. Okay, I want to know when I first saw you, you were playing in a punk band at a. Then after that, what was that band called you played with?
Heroin,
Yes,
the rock and roll.
yes, you were
Yeah,
playing that. Then Bastet went on. That was a major change from playing hard like punk stuff to the goth. That was a
yeah.
big change. What happened? Like, did you
Well, I
decide?
still love my, like, hard punk rock and roll. It
Uh,
was just with that band, there was personal conflicts between me and one of the members. Uh, we uh, we were ex partners,
uh huh.
and our heads just butted.
Are you just doing Bastet right now?
Right now, just Bastet.
Uh huh.
I am jamming around, but just nothing solid right now. Just Bastet for now.
Okay. What's the name? What's the meaning of the name Bastet? What did you came with that name?
Bastet. It is an Egyptian goddess. She's a deity.
Uh
She's
huh.
the goddess that has the cat head with a female body,
Uh huh.
and she is the protector of domestication, like the household, femininity, health, good health,
Uh-huh.
taking care of children in the home. Also, uh, she's also a warrior. She was a warrior first. She did have a lion head, and then when and then it was switched over to the feline or cat head. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, so it's a
Interesting.
big part of who I am as well. But the name actually was chosen by my bandmate Cindy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was her
Oh,
idea, and that's who Cindy, Brittany, and I we all got together and decided on having a band together. And
okay.
Cindy definitely brought up the deity Bastet, and we all loved it.
Hey,
It's
speaking
it's an ode to
uh-huh.
that power.
Speaking of Egyptian stuff, because when I see you perform, it's at nighttime mostly. I mean, I saw you a couple times a day, but that tattoo, is that an Egyptian tattoo on your neck or what? What is that?
This one, this is a cobra.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, wow, that looks so painful.
It
Wow.
wasn't that bad.
And what's the history behind Bastet? How long has the band been around?
Bastet, we got together. I believe it was January 2018.
Uh-huh.
What Cindy, Brittany, and I got together, and we decided to form the band. I was work. We Cindy and I bartended together. Cindy's the bass player, and we were bartending together at the Regency Ballroom and the Warfield. And we always talked about music and jamming. Cindy knew that I played the bass, and she plays the bass. She played the bass as well. So we always
Uh-huh.
talked about getting together and jamming. And actually, at one of the last shows that Heroin played in 2017,
At the
I
bar,
ran
right?
into Cindy at Lennon Studios,
Oh,
and
okay.
then that's kind of where it all just came to fruition.
Uh-huh. Is it because heroin was with all the guys, so this time you decided not to have any guys in it? Was it on
We it,
purpose
it,
or
it just actually just happened.
just happened? Oh, wow. Interesting.
It just
Interesting.
happened to form that way, yeah. And
Uh-huh.
it's been a real it is definitely like a 180 flip, but it's actually really refreshing. I
Somebody
love
said you had a
my
crush on you.
bandmates. Oh yeah,
I had a
there's Cindy.
crush
That's
because oh,
Cindy.
okay. And then
Hi, Cindy.
you guys did a show at the Anarcho Gathering in Pasadena. Were you on tour at that
Yes.
time or what?
What'd you say?
You were on tour at that time.
Yes, that was so awesome. The Anarcho Gathering in
Uh-huh.
Pasadena. Yeah, we were on tour. That was our first tour that we went to. We went down south.
Uh-huh.
We hit Long Beach, Supply and Demand,
Uh-huh.
and uh, we played the Fear of Noise Fest in San Diego. That was really awesome as
I
well.
heard about it. I didn't go to it, but tell me about the festival in San Diego, if you have
Oh, that it
noise.
was so amazing. It was 2
Uh-huh.
days of shows, and just hardcore all from all over, hardcore, DB, fucking punk, goth. It
Uh-huh.
was fucking awesome.
Wow. How about the one in Long Beach?
Long Beach, the Supply and Demand, that show was really cool. We
Uh-huh.
played with Fantasyland. That was one of my favorite bands. Yeah,
So
the Supply. Let's see, Supply and Demand. Who else did we play with? What other
and then
bands?
you also of course you played the free show at the Anarcho Gathering in Pasadena. So what did you thought about the Southern California scene in general?
Oh, I loved it. It was so awesome. We wanted to go back down there May, but like all of this happened.
Oh wait, you had another tour book there?
We wanted to. We were going to book
Uh-huh.
for May, and we're thinking even September around that time, September maybe October. But now we don't know what's going to happen.
Right, right. And then last year at the Anarchist Gathering, you were performing, but I was going back and forth checking out different things. You were doing some kind of spoken word. What was that about?
Oh yeah, that spoken word. I was about. I just felt like I really enjoyed that. We played the show at Gilman, and
Uh
like
huh.
I just felt really strong and powerful at that moment. And my daughter could be there with me, so I wanted to place strength at that where bringing my daughter on stage and show her like kind of make a statement that I am who I am,
Mm-hmm.
and I love being me, and that like because just being a woman and a person of color in this world, you can be looked down upon,
Mm-hmm.
and also a single mother, life can be really hard, and I just want to kind of make a statement that I love who I am, even my struggles,
Uh huh.
the fact that I survived through many, hard times as well, like, being a single mother. But I love who I am. I love what I'm doing.
Hmm.
I love my community. I love the strength that I get from being a mother,
Hmm.
from my daughter, and really just being able to be me in this world
Hmm.
is empowering.
Wow. I I noticed that you had a daughter before the Gilman show because you posted on your YouTube and she was doing vocals, and
Yeah.
you posted something on your wall. My daughter doing vocals. I looked at it. I go, my gosh! I was thinking, when did she have her daughter? When she was very very young? Because you don't even look like a mom. It looked like a, you know what I mean? Like just friends and stuff. I was very shocked. I go, wow, that's
I know.
crazy. Yes, that was cool though. And
No,
what?
it's been awesome. It's been hard, but it's been really fucking awesome too. I love my daughter. She's my best friend.
Uh,
Um, Ever since she was little, she always wanted to go to shows with me. So
mm-hmm.
I tell her, yeah, you can go to shows. Like, it was like, once you can start reading, you can start going to shows. Well, actually, she was going to shows with me when she was little,
Uh,
but
so
it's been awesome. She loves it. She loves going to the show. She loves Manic Relapse.
oh, Manic Relapse is, yeah, that's the most amazing fun event.
Yeah,
Did you
that
play
was
that
so much
Manic
fun as
Relapse?
well. Last year at the market.
Oh yeah, because it's so crazy. There's shows here, there, and stuff. Yes, yes, you
I know
did
so
at the
many.
Eli's. Yes,
Eli's, yeah.
yes, that's right. So with all your job and stuff, before this happened, how do you make enough time to do band and everything?
Oh, it's a tight schedule,
Uh huh.
but I love doing it. Like, sometimes, you just have to schedule in that time. We usually practice about 2 to 3 times a week when, before the whole pandemic started.
Oh.
And, like, I'll just schedule it around work, and we'll get in there and do it no matter what. It's what I like to do on my free time.
What do the members do? Other members do for work?
The other members,
Uh huh.
Cindy, the bass player, she's a graphic designer.
Uh huh. Oh,
So
cool.
she's a graphic designer, and Brittany, who is the drummer, she actually runs her own salon, Scarlet Salon in Berkeley.
Uh
So
huh.
she's a fabulous hairstylist.
Wait, cutting hair or just styling?
All of it.
Oh wow, that's cool. I get to visit
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Get
no,
my
you have to get
hairstyle.
your hair cut by Brittany. She's
Yes.
awesome. She rules. Scarlet Salon.
Yeah, I'm thinking about having
And
all my hair even so I could spike it up again. I got to
ooh, yeah,
visit
get
there.
some Liberty
Yes.
Spikes.
Yes.
Oh, go to Brittany. She'll love to do your hair.
Wow.
And Miranda, she works for the school district, the guitarist. And Shayna, the keys player, she's a sound engineer, so she goes all over. She does sound engineering for tons of shows and fests. And she was
Uh-huh.
actually supposed to go on a tour to do sound engineering in Southeast Asia, March, but that was canceled due to the pandemic as well.
Oh wow. All the way to
Yeah,
Asia
she
and
was gonna
stuff.
be out
That's
from, yeah,
it sounds like all your members have cool jobs and stuff, man. And
yeah.
and then I saw like a short video on your Instagram. Is Bastet all bikers? You guys were all on a motorcycle and stuff.
Oh yeah, Brittany and I, we ride motorcycles. Brittany, oh yeah, we like to cruise around,
Uh-huh.
and we're trying to get Shayna. She also rides. We're trying to get Miranda and Cindy to also jump on some bikes. We like to ride.
Is is it like a club or just riding for hobby?
Just riding for ourselves, just
Okay.
doing it.
All right.
It's a secret motorcycle club gang.
All right. Another question I had was tell us about the goth or post-punk scene in the Bay or any popular hangouts.
The popular hangouts. Let's see. It's really fucking awesome. Like, getting out and going dancing in the dark wave nights are fun. I really love Bat Cave. That's one of my
I
favorites.
never been
That
to
one's
one.
run by.
Is that in San
You haven't
Francisco?
been to the Bat Caves?
Is that in SF
Oh
or
yeah, they're
no?
in SF at the Knockout. That one's my absolute favorite. It's run by Ian Decaffeinated, and he plays. And there's live drag shows too,
Uh-huh.
so that's fucking awesome.
Uh-huh.
And let's see, he plays dark cumbias. He has bands coming in, spotlighting. It's that one is the one to go to if you want to jump into it.
Cuz
That's at the Knockout SF.
oh wow. Cuz the only goth club I've been to up here was the one right across the street from Solely Vegan. No, it's right next to Solely Vegan. Gosh, what is that club called? It's on the
like
second floor.
the Elbow Room.
Yeah, and I think yeah, Gina from Near Dark Fest.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
What is that club called? I've been there twice though. I forgot
I'm
the name
trying to
of it.
think. I can't remember the name
Well,
of it.
yeah, that's the only club I've been to, from Gina from Near
Yeah.
Dark.
Oh, you've got to go to the Knockout for the Bat Cave. Bat Cave.
Oh, okay, dude, a lot of punks go there too.
Yeah, Cat Club too. Oh yeah,
Wow,
yeah, definitely. A lot of punks go there.
that's
It's
cool.
a fucking good time.
So, what's the future for Bastet when this is? Am I pronouncing it right? Bastet, B-A-S-T. Okay,
Yeah.
what's the
Bastet.
Bastet? Bastet. What's the future for Bastet when this is all over?
We're working on new music, and we want to hopefully have a full, have enough songs down for a full length. Oh, new songs. We have a lot of songs in the works, so
Uh huh.
we're working on new songs. We want to make some more music videos as well.
Uh huh.
Hopefully, we can play a show at some point, by the end of the year, maybe.
Yes. Tell us about this right here. Hold on.
Oh yeah, our video.
Who? It looks cool. It looks all professional. Who made this video?
It was so fun. That was for the production of TV Party.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was made in our studio at OMC.
So you guys gonna make more?
Yeah, we want to make some more
It's cool.
videos.
I like that. Type in on YouTube
Thanks.
Bastet Nightmare. It will show up.
Yes.
Nightmare.
That was
It will
so much
show up.
fun to make
And you're also on Bandcamp.
on Bandcamp. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Bastet.bandcamp.com.
And how could people get your merch if they want your merch, like
Merch,
shirts or
we are
something?
actually setting up, we're working on getting our online store together.
Uh huh.
And pretty much we just have to get in and do inventory. And then we're going to, hopefully, in about a month or so, we'll have the online store available. Our music can be purchased right now from Bandcamp.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can even just listen to it on Bandcamp. But yeah, we're going to try to have our online store open soon.
You know what's really interesting about your band though? You could play at punk shows. You could play at goth shows. You could like play any shows you
Oh yeah,
want.
we
And
love,
so that's the cool thing about the
we're
Bastet
like
though.
fluid.
Because there's no way like other bands who are like DB, they can't play at goth shows or anything. But you could play at any of those events. That's the cool thing and stuff.
Oh, that's what I love about it. Just being flexible and being able to like blend into any music scene because I love mixed variety shows as well.
Uh-huh.
So we've done that too. We played shows with like our rock and roll friends that have rock and roll bands. We have played with like metal bands.
Wow, even metal
It's
bands.
really cool.
Wow.
Hmm.
What are your top 5 favorite albums?
Top 5 actually grabbed some. I'm going to ask about that. My top 5 favorite. I have Sam Gopal.
Uh-huh.
I think it's backwards. It's Escalator.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it looks backwards, but
Is that from the
Sam Gopal.
70s?
Yeah, this is 70s. And actually, it's Lemmy is doing vocals in this band
Wait.
before.
Lemmy from Motorhead?
Yeah, you should check this
Oh
out.
my
It's
gosh.
so awesome.
I'm wearing a Motorhead shirt
Yeah.
right now.
Sick.
I got this
Hell
in
yeah.
Mexico. I'm wearing a Motorhead shirt.
Hell yeah,
Wow.
check this one out. Sam Gopal.
I didn't knew that Lenny was doing.
Check it out.
Wow.
Yeah, Escalator.
That's
And
interesting.
he's playing rhythm guitar and he's singing.
Uh-huh.
It's really good. You got to check it out. And then one of my ultimate all-time favorite, Ramones.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this one always. If I just need like a good uplift, I'll put on the Ramones and just get my day going.
Hmm. That's cool.
And then of course, the Dead Boys, younger, louder, snottier.
Hmm.
This is one of my go-to albums for sure. This gets me moving every time. Fucking love Stiff Vaders. And I have like a good mix of taste. So I also have Celtic Frost.
Oh, Celtic Frost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emperor's Return.
Uh-huh.
This is one of my ultimate favorites.
I like the early stuff.
Yeah, I love the
Early stuff.
But, yeah.
That's
And then
cool.
also one of my local favorites right now, Psychic Hit.
Where are they from?
They're in Oakland.
Oh wow.
This album is so fucking killer.
And they're still around.
Psychic Hit. They're in Oakland. We actually played a show with them. I'm wearing the shirt too right now.
Uh-huh.
We played a show with them February 22nd. It was my bandmate Brittany's birthday, and we played at the Bad Seed Collective in Oakland off 40th at a warehouse. And that was one of my favorite shows this year that we got to play. February 22nd with Psychic Hit. They rip it.
Wow. I mean, there's so many
Yeah,
bands.
check them out.
It's so hard to catch up with all the bands. What are some bands that we should know about in the East Bay area?
In the East Bay,
Like local bands that we
definitely.
should know about.
Yeah, Psychic Hit rules. Let's see, Glowing Brain as well.
Uh-huh.
Genuine Parts is killer. Let's see here. There's so many actually. Can I think of any new ones coming out? My friend Courtney, she has a new band coming out. It's called Aspasia,
Uh-huh.
and they are going to be killer. It's like along the lines of like Plasmatics and the Runaways,
Oh,
kind of. So that's
yeah.
going to be coming up. Yeah, they were
Uh-huh.
supposed to have their first show March 14th or March 15th, but it was canceled due to the pandemic.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
that's
there's so many.
it, it blows my mind. Like a lot of the folks right now these days, the pugs or the goth these days, they're mostly all into like older stuff, older stuff. Because
Yeah,
in the 80s, we were like, I'm talking about like 1984, 1985 when we were kids. We were not into like the 70s stuff. We were into like the
yeah,
recent stuff that was going on in the 80s. But it's really
like
interesting.
now.
In 2020, like a lot of folks are into the bands were way back in the 70s, way
Right.
back listening. Even like me, Motorhead, like, it's all like
Yeah.
interesting though. Also,
It's kind of like that flip in time where everyone's diving back into the past and
uh-huh.
pulling it back up.
So
Resurgence.
you grew up in the East Bay area, then mostly, right?
Yes, I
What
was born in Oakland.
what are some cool places to hang out for punks when they come and visit and stuff? Out of town punks, like.
Out of town punks. The Albany Bulb is a really cool spot.
Uh-huh.
It's the old landfill near. It's near what is it? Golden Gate Fields, kind of off near Gilman,
Hmm.
near Gilman Street. The Albany Bulb. That's definitely a spot to go look at.
Wait, I never been
There's
there. Is that a bowling?
oh no,
Alba-
no, it's the Albany Bulb.
oh,
It's
okay, okay.
yeah, it's a landfill that where artists have gone and restructured old parts that were left behind and created artistic structures. You
Uh-huh.
should check it out. It's really cool. It's off of the what is it, the Bay Trail.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay,
Also,
cool.
the cemetery, of course, Mountain View. Everyone loves to go there. That spot's awesome. You can
I've
see a
been
great view.
I've been there once. Christian take me there for Manic. The
Oh yeah,
cemetery. It's the
it's
one in Oakland,
awesome.
right?
Hmm.
And he told me like
The
punks
one in
hang out
Oakland.
there. Yes. He was telling me like punks hang out there.
Yeah.
I've been there just one time. Yes, that's
Yeah,
cool.
and the skate parks, Lower Bob's. Let's see, the Emeryville skate park. That's what I like to do.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Yeah.
somebody wrote Eli. That's my. I like that place,
Oh,
Eli, because they have pop up.
Eli's. Yeah,
Yes,
Eli's is definitely the spot to go to.
pop up there as well and stuff. So during this
Yeah.
pandemic, like some people are like bored to death and they can't go out and stuff and all that.
Hmm.
What suggestion would you give to people like that?
I would suggest just trying to maybe start a new hobby
Uh
or
huh.
maybe go, think about a project that was left behind that you can now get into. That's what I've been doing. I know I've been reorganizing and also pulling up art projects that I couldn't finish before because of work and playing a ton of shows as well. So
Uh huh.
now I have the time to kind of recenter and gather all the projects that I may have left off or paused on and pick that up. There's also maybe pick up a new book to read, maybe a
Hmm.
puzzle, there's things to do.
Cool.
Art, I love painting, crafts,
Is this like
trying something new even.
since you've been working a lot and stuff, and then you're working and doing band? Because of this, is this like time for you to just relax and everything, take it easy?
Oh
Especially for
yeah,
people who
I've
works
been
a lot and stuff and all
yeah,
that.
no, it's unfortunately it's due to a pandemic, but I've really been just kind of self-care.
Uh-huh.
I've been, feeling okay with, resting, like,
Hmm.
and just kind of like recouping and decompressing from everything that maybe was stressing me out with like just working a lot and having so much to do as a schedule
Cool.
on my schedule.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the interview. And any
Thank
last
you.
I'm gonna post this on YouTube tomorrow and I'll post it on
Okay.
your wall. Any last comment before we go?
I just hope everyone's staying safe and like, wash your hands,
Hmm.
wear your mask, and just be sensible about what you do when you go outside. Like I still like to hike and jog, but I am cautious and take all the precautions you need to stay safe, and also just stay self-aware and don't beat yourself too much about relaxing. Like it's okay.
Cool. Before we go, what's your favorite song from Motorhead?
Overkill. I have a Motorhead tattoo.
Oh, no way. Let me see it. Wow, that looks so painful. That looks very, very painful. I got the anti-sig wheat symbol, and I was
Oh,
that's it, no more. It's too painful.
it was good. It was all right.
My gosh, that is cool. You have really good taste on music. Amazing taste.
Thanks.
All right, you stay safe. All
Hell
right.
yeah. You too. Stay safe. Thanks so much, Shang.
All right. Bye.
Bye.